everyone. This is Elizabeth. I am double checking everything, and then I'm going to go share the linky link with our crafty friends at Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. I also linked my account with Twitter, so every time I go live, right when I click the go live button, it shoots off a Twitter tweet. So if you are on Twitter, I am there too, at Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. Chat with Sassy, that's what I am over there. My Facebook group is the other. Pam, hello. Jen, how are you doing? It's just me forgetting what I do. I don't know what I do. Let me turn this on, turn that down. How are you lovely ladies? Going to live chat because I like to get you guys ready on my phone. Because I can read that a lot easier than that over there. But it's all crooked now. What? You guys are lopsided. There you are. And Miss Dawn, hello. Yay. So how is everybody? Yeah. Ooh, Pam had an hour massage. Nice. Hope that made you feel all lovely. And Bonnie, hello. There's Sherry D, hello. Miss Bonnie is hanging out over there in Washington. She's a Washington neighbor to you, Pam. Okay, so I pulled out, as I always do. I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. And I walked up here 20 minutes before going live, and I was like, you know, I want to use these. I want to use this bin of stuff that I've had. You guys remember these? Okay, Scrappy Boy, they have a new website. So Scrappy Boy, I had this particular set. I can't remember the name of it, but I had done them up. I mean, I've got these from another live that these are actually the when you get your stamps and the design is stamped on there, that's what these are. Just reusing those. But I thought, let's make something with the stuff we have, because I do a lot of cleanup. So I've got a lot of backgrounds. So I was like, let's make some cards. I need to do some Happy Mail and stuff. I don't know who that is, but yeah, sorry dude. I'm not watching your live. Okay, so yeah, I got all these goodies. We're gonna do something. I've got extra card bases out. So because I don't know what we're working, I've got I pre-make a bunch of card bases, maybe 10 of the unusual size, like slimline 5x7 minis. And then I do more of the ones that I know I use all the time. So I just grabbed a couple of my all the timers and then one of each. Apparently somebody's fingers, there's little blue streaks in there. Were not clean when I put these away. But yeah, so I grabbed out a 5x7, a slimline, and a mini just in case. I also grabbed out some napkins. Napkins. I got that napkin, and that napkin, and that napkin. And then I pulled out some of this. Yes, that's tulle. Because I was like, well, I don't know. We'll find something to do with it. Because I got a lot. So I've got it sitting there just in case. I've got these. I don't know if we'll work with the Christmassy bits, but I will put them back in their little gotta work on you tray. But I do want to use my little Mary Poppins and the little kid and little dude. So the chimney sweep, we'll work on those. Oh, I do have the little girl. So yeah. So I'm going to set those over there. Come here, you. I'm going to put those right there out of the way. Get their little balloon. And I just stamped and colored them with alcohol markers. But, yeah. We're going to pop these guys right up here. I've got my book of stencils, just in case. I don't know if we're actually going to do stencils, but I got that out. I have tulle turkey. You can use them for shakers. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but I've seen the videos where they have taken and covered the whole front. And see, even the colored ones, you get like a hint of color. So it's not like really drastic, but they're putting the tulle on and then putting the little shaker bits. Now, I would recommend that you double check it. Make sure it's not got any snags and stuff before you make it into a shaker. But, and then bigger bits like sequins and stuff. You don't want to put any glitter. Don't put any glitter in it. Oh, Dawn, the white iridescent clay didn't turn out as nice as she hoped. That's all right. I'm sure they're still beautiful. Janine, hello, lovely lady. Gloria Wolf, let's go fly a kite up to the highest heights. Yeah, that's the one. Dawn's so on top of it. She finished baking her clay. You know what I did? I put mine on a tray and I covered it. Yeah. I'm such a slacker. Sheesh. Dawn says, where'd that turkey come from? Yeah. The autocorrect gremlins are just having a bit of fun. We're gonna pick one. We're gonna pick one that's crazy. I don't know if that one's too. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, so you know what? We're gonna work with this one first, just because it's really abstract, and this is what happens when you clean. You do some cleaning with your spatula. So you get some lunar paste. And the reason I did this is I can see there's a bit of yellow in there. Come on. Love thy shimmer, camera. So there's a bit of yellow in there, which means I didn't want to put that back into my green. So I just wiped the palette knife. You know, I scraped it all off and then just cleaned my palette knife. Probably just like that. Okay. So with this, that's really pretty. Oh, look at this. We have a green bird. Let's open up this napkin. Yesterday I watched my friend make shrinky dinks. Yeah, Gloria's gonna try some shrinky dinks. Now, when you're doing napkins, whether you're doing laminating, all the things, okay, all the crafty things, you're going to figure out how many layers it is, and you're going to separate them, okay? Now, you'll find some corners are easier than others, okay? You just kind of flick it, annoy it, aggravate it, stick your fingernails in there, grab a pokey tool, and you're going to start separating, okay? And you're going to be a little careful because the perforation that's all that holds it together. They put this sheet together, then they stamp it, and the stamp does the cut and the smush, okay? No, I lost my, where'd it go? But you can peel them apart. Okay. So you should be able to see through it. Okay, do you see my hand in there? That is one ply. That means when I go to glue it down, it's actually going to get glued down. If you leave the backing on, it's not going to glue down and you're going to have a gap between. Now, don't go tossing out your center pieces, your extra pieces. Okay? You're going to separate them too, and now you've got 2 tissues that you can stamp on. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you can stamp on these, my friends. Just like tissue paper you buy to wrap your presents and stuff like that. What you're going to want to do, let me grab a cheapy piece of copy paper. My 0.004 cent sheet of paper. 0.004. It's not even a penny, you guys. So you've got your little doodad here. I didn't even pull out a stamp. Ooh, this one would be fun. I'm just pull that out of there. This is Funky Argyle by Simon Hurley. It's a peel apart, so you can do one strip or 2 strips, 3 strips, 4 strips, 5 strips, 5 strips galore. Okay, you get that on there. You can ink it up in any color you want. Let's do blue. Let's do a back so we don't stick our fingers in it, Elizabeth. Or blow your nose. Sorry. Am I sniveling? Oh. I'm like, am I sniveling? Because, you know, I have allergies that pop in. And she's probably talking about blowing your nose on the tissue. I don't know. But if I don't feel like I need to blow my nose. So, sorry if that is what you were talking about. I don't know. I wish we could just click on items to add to the cart like regular shopping site. That typing in product numbers is a nuisance. Oh, yeah. Yep, okay. Yeah, Pam's reassuring me. She's like, no, you just said you could stamp. And she says that you could blow your nose. Okay, so we get this nice and inky. Now, even though some of the color does bleed through, so there's a little bit of yellowing on this, but we're not going to care, okay? We're just going to pick a side and set it down, and then don't bump it again. What you're going to want to do is use your copy paper, because if you don't, that ink is going to go through the tissue. Yes. I washed it, so it needed a little bit of air drying today, so I've just got the top pulled up. But yeah. There's my luscious locks. I'm freaking eating my hair now. But yeah, it's and then with it all shaved in the back, it actually would be even longer if I didn't have it shaved off in the back. Pam says my hair was longer than that until yesterday. That's right. She went and got her hair did. And today she got herself a massage. Holy moly, girl. Just, But yeah, okay. So back to what we're doing. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at. So if you're running low on fancy tissue paper, grab some napkins. Look at that. Just look at that. We'll use a little section of this, maybe. But I just wanted to show you, you don't have to throw it away. I am probably going to throw out the little bumpies. But you don't have to. These little bumpies, I mean, it's texture. You could glue it down too. Where's our other little piece? So now we're going to do a cleanup, and it might not work because it is tissue paper. So I'm going to do a light mist, just like we would be with anything else. We're going to set that down. But see, there's some little blue marks because it's soaked through. Now we're just going to gently set that on there. And then get that up there. Yeah, the funky argyle is super nice. So many choices. Okay. Ooh, this one is very interesting. Because, you know, it was wet. So, when you wet your tissue, you have to be extremely cautious. Because that'll rip through easy peasy. Yep, layers from a napkin. Okay, this is cleanup. This is the actual stamp. And this is the piece we're going to use. Okay. So, yeah. But I just wanted to show you, you can stamp on these and make more. Make more. So we're going to set those off to the side, and we're going to give a little clean in there. I gotta get this out of my face. It's bugging my ears. Linda, hello. I did comment, Linda, on your sign up for the Crafty Zoom session. So, when you get a chance, you might want to double check to make sure my understanding is correct for what you were wanting to sign up for. Okay. Put my funky argyle back. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we have our green card. We have my birds, I should say. I think I'm going to cut this little one out. I'm going to cut that little guy out. I like this one. Scissors. You want some nice sharp Thanks, Dee. You want some nice sharp scissors, okay? Not those ones. Those are the wrong ones. Those are my gooey scissors. So we got some nice, clean, sharp scissors. Because it's tissue. If your scissors aren't sharp, they may not cut. They'll rip. Okay? And that is not the bird I want. Elizabeth. Okay. That's the bird I want. Right there. We're going in for this birdie. We're going in. We're going in. I'm going to be careful because it's tissue. She will rip. She will rip easy peasy. And I'm just going to do a rough cut just to get the section out I want. So it's a little bit easier to handle. You see my hand shaking like a leaf on a tree there. Try not to cut that other bird's tail off. There we go. Okay, now I've got all of these left. And if you're thinking you can't use that, yes you can. Okay, you can put that right in a corner somewhere. Okay, that would be a perfect little corner piece, and then shred it down that way. You can put these little flowers in. All of this is usable until it's not. So we're going to set this aside. So I've got my leftovers. Jonna, how are you doing? And I don't want straight cuts. I want it like torn. So I'm going to take a little bit of water. I'm going to make a little puddle. And I'm going to make a little puddle. I'm going to get my fingers wet. And then I'm just going to use my 2 fingers that got some water on them. Okay, and then I'm just going to pinch the tissue. And if I rip the little birdie, I'm not gonna worry about it. If I get water where I don't want it, I'm not gonna worry about it. You can get a section of it wet, okay, and then go back and peel. Okay, see that? Get a little section wet and then peel. Whatever makes your life easier, you know, work smarter, not harder. We don't want life harder. Just like so. Just grab some of that water and then go back and pick just like so. And I'm just gonna fussy these little bits. You can also take, with your tissue out, unfolded, you could take a water brush or a wet paintbrush and make a line and then rip it apart. You don't even have to cut it the first time. But I like a little bit more control. You know, this seems to work better for me sometimes. I get a little too crazy with my choppity chop. YouTube, why can't you print my comment up to the point where it's too... I know. In very small print, you should have a number counter as you're typing that says how many letters or characters you have left. So there's our nice jaggedy edges. Okay, so we get that crazy pattern, and we're gonna set that there, and it's too white. I mean, it's just too white. So we're gonna get some more stuff. We're gonna get our torn little tissue bits. And a straw. Little spitwads, you know. Yeah, you know what would even be better, YouTube, is when the person fills all the characters, you stop letting them write. That would be even better. Like, why can't I type anymore? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they should automatically stop it. Then you wouldn't have to worry about it. Okay. We're gonna put some more color into this. We've got this pretty peachy red. It's probably supposed to be a red and then a purpley color, which I think is gonna go great with that. So let's grab, ooh, look at this one. I just flipped it right over to this one. This is Miss Ink Stamps. It's called Mouse Flower. Miss Ink Stamps. Can I set you right there? So we're going to do a little bit of purple. We're going to do a little bit of red. So let's grab our purple and... oh... I don't think... I gotta quit using my lunar paste with my brushes, because that's all crunchy now. Oh, there we go. I softened it up. I don't have a green thumb. I got a pink thumb. Okay, so we've got purple. And do we want, yeah, I do. I want a nice deep purple, I think. Well, not deep, but I want a nice purple. So let's do some purple. Let's do some purple. And I'm just gonna add it in. I don't care if it moves, because that's 1, 2, and then maybe 3, just a little bit right there. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. And then we're gonna grab some prom queen, and then I'm just gonna add that right in there. See, now it's like we had it all done up before we even put the green on there. I've got a little bit of color on it, so I'm just gonna wipe that off. Just get that all nice and clean. Woo-wee! Look at that! Isn't that pretty? Now, when you're doing stuff like this and you're just adding color and you don't want to get out another piece of paper, you can squirt whatever's here and then kind of pick it up and see if it'll add any texture to what you've got going on. So I've got an interesting pattern there. A little something interesting going on there. So nothing really goes to waste. Donna Long, hello, hello. Linda and Maureen, how are you lovelies? Okay, so there's that. We've got our little tissue, which I want to eat up, because this is a big glob right there, so I want to eat some of that up, cover it up, not really eat it. Please don't eat it. I'm going to put that right there. And then, you know what? Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's almost kind of like a little nest. I'm going to do that. But we don't need that much, because we're only going to take a little bit to the back side. But I do need to make sure. So we're just going to get our sharp scissors, cut a little chunk of that. Okay, I like that. So now we're going to glue this down. And there's lots of ways to do it. If you don't have Mod Podge, okay, that's all right. You can use a glue stick. You can use your glue, okay? If you're going to use your glue, you're going to want a glue paintbrush, something you dedicate to it, because this one, you know, this one gets crusty, but it's still pliable a little bit, okay? So I know many of us have the Barely Art glue, so that's what I'm going to use today, okay? Just because I know you either have art glitter glue, reptile glue, Barely Art glue. You guys have got it. It's a liquid form. Elmer's glue, okay? Same thing as Mod Podge for the most part. Big difference is most Mod Podge, they can, they're water-based sealers, so they become waterproof when you use them. I've had this one gobs and gobs of years. It stinks, but it still works. Plaid Company, good stuff. But yeah, it kind of seals it when you use it. So our Barely Art glue, it's gonna be sticky, just like this, until it's dry. Okay, Mr. Jim, hello, how are you doing, sir? Hello, Simon Hurley. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. We can always add, but we can't put it back. Okay. Yes, right on your glass mat, because it's water-based. You know, it's made up of water, so you can just add more water. Now I'm going to take a little bit of water, well, a little bit more. We're going to dampen our glue brush, you know, something we pick up at the Dollar Tree or whatever. We're going to dampen it, and then we're going to pick up some glue and we're going to brush it on. Okay? Add more. Add a squirt more water. Okay? Now it's going to go through the other side too, okay? Don't worry. Haven't done this method in a very long time. It's hard to judge how much I need. But you'll get the hang of it. Okay, it's tissue paper. It doesn't need a ton of stick to stick down. Okay, I've got all this glue, so I'm not going to set my paper in it. I'm just going to get my little tissue on here where I want it. Yeah, just like so. Then I'm going to use my little paintbrush. I'm going to take the glue right over the top of it. Okay. Take our glue right over the top of it. And that's going to help us smooth it out. If we get a little bubble, just pick that up. And so we can still see the lunar paste through there. It's not shiny behind the tissue. It mats it down, and then it's shiny where the lunar paste is sticking out. Okay. And then we can fold that over to the other side or just trim it off. And she is all nice and stuck down now. Look at that. And it won't take long to dry. Try not to play with it. While this is gonna dry, we're gonna clean the glue off the table. Now this is one time, well, not one time, but this is the time you would grab a baby wipe or a napkin. Don't grab your rag, because this will give it crusties, okay? So go ahead and grab your napkin. I don't need a lot of it, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna wipe that up, just like so. Okay, then we can hose it down just to make sure, give it a nice cleaning. Okay, you use this in glue. If you want to be able to use it a few more times before you toss it, rinse it, okay, because that's got glue, it'll harden. This is probably the only time you can leave your brush to soak, okay, but even if you leave it to soak, the glue will still get kind of weird in there, so you want to just check that out. Ugh, look at that. I am going to trim this one down because I'm thinking a black background would be really great for this. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Thank you. So we're going to cut off a little bit there and a little bit off the top and the bottom. Get that in there, and we're going to go down to 5. We're going to take off a ½ inch on the bottom and a side. And then yeah, actually that'll work really good, I think. So we're going to go 3 3/4. See, that lunar paste cuts really nicely. And that was even kind of thick. But now I've got this nice little strip there. This little interesting strip there. Can make another card. So there's that. Ooh, I like the bigger black border. And then we've got our little bit of tulle that we pulled out. We're gonna wrap that around just to give it a funky little base to perch on. Okay, and all I'm gonna do is kind of roll it up a little because I don't want the front all fancy. I want it kind of, yeah, kind of netty. Look at that, it's so cute. So I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna put these back here. Okay, you're gonna reach for the really expensive tape. Not. You're just gonna grab some Scotch tape. You know, your Dollar Tree tape that you buy for packaging. You know, all those Christmas gifts. If you don't have, you know, just tape that stuff down. And then we can trim it off so it's not too bulky. Okay, that's all we need. Check that out. Now, it is gonna give a little weird shape there, so to counteract that, we're gonna get some, wrong one, we're gonna get some foam. Okay, and we're going to actually put the foam right, oops, wrong ones, right up to it, not over it, because then it'll make it even bigger, right? So we're just going to put the foam right up to it. That way there, that little bit, it's not going to make our card like crazy. Oh, I see somebody said something to T. Oh, there she is. Hello, T. How are you doing? Cindy Decker says, hey, that 3M Scotch tape is paying my pension. All right. Yeah, I like Scotch. They make a good tape. I tell you what, I like their tape. Then I'm just going to run one right down the center because I can, just like so. Okay, so now we can peel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel that one, I'm going to peel that one, and I'm going to peel that one. And then these two are free, so it can, oops, no, we're going to do it this way, so it's going to go like this. Okay, so I can have a little bit of wiggle room with those two. I feel like that's off a little. Just off a little. Okay. So I smooshed it down. Now remember, some of which ones wasn't? This one here on the side, and it bends easy. I just peel that off. No big deal. Pinch that down. Come over here. Pinch that off, just like so. And there we go. Check that out. Simon was wondering if you work there, Cindy. The 3M Scotch. They make good eggs too, the Scotch. Yes, T, this is a napkin. This is this, yeah, came off of this napkin set. You guys can find these at like party planning stores. Look up Decorative napkins. I got mine at Tuesday morning. I thought I would use them more than I do, but I do not. All right, so yeah, there's super easy. We already had the goo, the lovely goo, the Simon Hurley Lunar paste. We cleaned off our palette knife some time ago, right onto the paper. Today we added the pink and the blue, and then we added this little bitty birdie, and she's almost dry, because, you know, we very lightly added the water. But she's on there. She is on there, ready to go. So we got one card done. Fabuloso, huh? Fabby Fabbies. Okay, let's go ahead and check out our pile of stuff. I never did finish that one. I should finish that one. Ooh, this one would be cute for my little people that I had started. Oh my goodness, look. It was made for them. Or even just one. Like one and her little, yeah. We'll give him the little balloon. There's her with her little, how easy is that? Remember we were playing around with the stamping foam in a video. We're just going to trim this down just a little bit. Okay, and then let's see, just a teeny bit, because I want to keep this pretty much intact. So I'm going to take a little bit off of all four sides so that it's kind of even. And it's not quite taking a 1/4 inch off, not quite. Okay, just enough that maybe, let's see what colors is gonna look good with that. Ooh, I kind of like that. Kind of like that on the craft. But I think it needs a little bit darker edging. Which one is this? This is a top fold. Yeah, let's darken the edges just a little bit. Let's splashes. I'm all looking over there at the computer, but you guys are there. Let's get a little bit of splashing in there, because we've got this beautiful yellow. I haven't used them enough to remember. Shooting star. We got that shooting star yellow in there. Okay. And I'm going to take the whole thing apart because I don't want it sprayed. I just want a couple of splashes. So I'm going to go tap, tap. Okay. So I'm going to have to be a little bit careful till that dries. It's going to be fabulous. Set that right there. We can clean up with another thing. See what we got going on here. That one's crazy. That one was some mucky mucks. Oh, see that? I could have made that into a card just the way it is. I'm such a slacker, you guys. I've got all these cards just waiting to go here. Oh, see? Look at that. Okay. You guys are like, we can't even see what you're doing. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, I like that one too. Ooh, that's a nice one. You guys. Okay, why isn't that picking up? I need you to pick up. Ooh, that's very interesting. We'll do something with that. Maybe another day, though. Let that dry. Let that dry. It's very pretty right there. Barbara, hello, hello. Yeah, these are the Scrappy Boys. They do themed stamps. Let me... Practically perfect. Practically perfect. And I do believe it is scrappyboystamps.com. I'll post them in the description. They did the Little Mermaid thing, Mary Poppins theme. But yeah, those are the practically perfect. And I stamped these out when I first got the set. So I've had them for a little while. It's a flashback to all your YouTube lives, right? Oh, look at. Very simple, very... I mean, you could totally just put a little sentiment in there, pop it on a card, and be done. But ooh, that was squeegee, sorry. But I'm totally going to put her with her little kite. And I think we're going to pop up the kite and put her flat on the card. So we're going to get our little foamy dots. You know, we have foam dots for the everyday occasion. Going to give that a couple of little foam dots. We're going to get her a little bit of glue. And we're going to pop her down and put them on the card. Remember, we don't need a ton, just enough. Just enough. I'm going to put her, I'm going to offset her a little bit. Just because I can't. I'm going to try and stay out of my little dots that I made. Okay, and we're going to pluck those off. And I'm going to just get a little bit of glue on the tail because I do want that to be down while the rest is popped up. And maybe it's not really attached to her. We're just gonna go like so. There we go. Look at that, how cute. Okay, I'm not gonna set that down. I'm just gonna add the glue right to the back. I do find that the mica sprays and the stains and all that stuff, they do take some time to dry. There's something in them that they just need a little bit of time to dry. Make sure our card base is up. Little bitty border. Little bitty border. Just like so. Woohoo! Check her out. Another card all done. Oh, so fabulous. Oh, it does. My card matches my top. Kinda. I got like Little Mermaid scales on mine. Alright. So there's that one. We've got these guys left. Let's see what we can do with them. And I saw clouds. Here we go. So I made, you guys ever make a card and you put it together and then you go to open it and it won't open because you did it upside down? That's what this is. So this is a piece that I made a boo-boo on and I didn't like it because it was upside down, but you know, that's cute just like that too. But look at that. Now we don't want him in the clouds per se. But what I'm thinking is we can probably give him a ground fairly easy. What do we got? What do we got over here? What do we got over here? Ooh, remember those? Psychedelic. Nope, that's too much. Too much. Some green. What do we got for our napkins? We got the flowers. No. I do like that. I kind of like that. You know what? I do like that. Let me... I think... He needs more balloons, so he's floating. maybe like they're tied to his waistband. Stamp set. So let's give him a couple more balloons. Standing on a cloud. That would be cute too. Okay, we need a piece of white. Do I have a scrap of white? Of course I don't have a scrap of white right next to me. Come on, turn my little wheelie dude. Here we go. We can get some balloons. Floating like an up, we all float. Yeah. Okay, put my topper on there. Let's do memento. So that would make 5, and that one didn't stamp very good, so let's go ahead and stamp that one again. There. And I used memento because that black doesn't look very crisp. Like I might have used a different color, or yeah, different color. I don't know. Might have done something different. Okay, so then we did green balloons. Do another green balloon because we can. And it looks like my dark side is on the right side. Okay, just like so. Got our green one. There we go. Here's that one. And let's do pink one, pinky purple one. And we're going to blend that out a little bit. What's wrong with that? Pen is being weird. Okay. There we go. And let's do a bluish purple one. Sure, why not? Nobody said I couldn't. Which one's darker though? Ugh, what? Okay, we're gonna use a big fat end. So we're gonna do, and if we, My balloons are upside down. It would be on the other side. So we need, yeah. Right? Sure, I don't know. Okay. Let's see about adding. Ew, that one's like leaking. There's a puddle there. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Maybe this one's a color change one when it gets in the air. And there's something differently wrong with this marker. That's right. Get it to blur out. We'll make it work. Ta-da! And let's do another blue set. A blue set. Not another one, but a blue set. Oh, that's so dark. Dark side over there. On the dark side, Linda. Linda, are you doing it live tonight at 9 o'clock? Fabulous. I'll finish up this card and then we can take intermission and then head on over to Linda's live. So when you're stuck and you're not sure what to do, pull out your pre-made backgrounds and see what you got. Oh wow, that's nothing like. Okay, that was weird. Great. Try and blend that out. It's a pretty balloon. Nonetheless, I like it. Ooh, I like that one a lot. Okay, and then we're gonna add some highlight on this side, and we just take and make a mark and an extra mark, like so. The white really shows up on that one. I almost look like a smile. Okay, so now we're gonna do some chop chop. Chop chop. Scrappy Boy does have matching dies, which I have the matching die from the mermaid set because my niece bought me the mermaid set, and let me tell you, it's wonderful. I have the matching. Do I have the matching die to the Christmas set? Because Janine won, but they couldn't mail it to her in Canada, so they said she could gift it to whomever she wanted, and she so graciously thought of me. And we'll be seeing more of the Christmas set this year. It's so fabulous. Oh, I cut those super thin. Okay, I gotta do this again. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention. I cut really close to the edge on the other one. Have too much white going on. Bethany, how are you doing? Haven't seen Miss Bonnie in the chat. She must be playing with her new puppy. My friend Bonnie in Washington. She's got the cutest little pupper. I don't know if I'll get another pupper if my pupper ever leaves me. I tell her all the time. I says, don't get too old on me, dog. I need you around. Okay, so there's one balloon. Do 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 do. Keep getting emails from YouTube marketing. Look, we can help you do this and we can help you do that. And I'm like, whatever. I'm not even monetized. You're only calling because I got. You guys are so fabulous. You guys give me so many watch hours. It's wonderful. But yeah, not enough subscribers to be monetized, but I've got the watch hours. Yeah. My lovely community loves to hang out with me, and I appreciate it so much. But I'm like, I want to write her back and be like, really? Why would I pay you when you guys don't even pay me? Miss Bonnie's watching on the telly. That's right. Am I full screen ahead? Full screen ahead. Me and Bonnie used to craft and chat. And then I moved. I'm so bad. But I keep telling Miss Bonnie when her retires, she should move out here. She has people she knows on the way. And then we can craft. Craft. Beach. Dee says she's needing a nap because the lasagna was so good. Girl, the hubby made ham today. And not that nasty spiral ham. I don't know why the spiral ham is as popular as it is. I don't get it. Never been able to cook one properly, so it's moist and juicy. They're just nasty. If you like them, I'm sorry. We can still be friends, but they nasty. And out here, they have spiral hams everywhere, and it was hard to find an actual hunk of ham, you know, bone-in ham. And but yeah, we had that for dinner. Mashed taters and gravy. Let me tell you, I was needing a nap. I was needing a nap after our dinner. All right. That one just looks a little too... We need to tailor this in just a little. Take a little weight off the side. Here we go. That's better. Oop, almost scooped that into the garbage. We don't want to do that. All right. Oh, look at all of our little balloons. Aww. And you can't even tell that I colored that one like days, months ago. Too dry. See, I'm not the only one. Well, yeah. I don't know. They always just dry out more. Okay, so we're going to bundle these up into our little, look at this, into our little patch of balloon heaven. We don't want all of the little stringies in the same spot, though, because, oh my goodness, look it. Look it. Oh, isn't that the cutest thing ever? And we're going to put him, I don't know. It looks a little funny behind his head. What can we do? We want it. We can hide some of their tails behind there. There we go. I think that's better, so then it doesn't look like it's coming out of his head. He's just got one too many balloons. He should have let go. Kim in Alaska. Drive safe if you're out driving. You just want to tuck the little strings in so it kind of looks like they may go longer. I don't know. I feel like maybe it doesn't need to even be attached. Maybe he's just in balloon heaven and he's just happy little camper. So we can put like 3 balloons there. And then we can do the 2 there. I'm liking this a little bit better. What do you guys think? Try not to cram him in there. We're gonna go in and cut his hand. We're gonna see what we can do with these scissors. Gonna go snip. Gonna cut that little paw right off. And we're gonna stick that one. Come on. Go, let us get a little hand in there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I think I got it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then these are just kind of getting away. Maybe we're going to split them up. All right. But I think we also need to trim the card down. I think we're going to do it on a white base. Well, that looks like it's already trimmed down. Did I already trim that down? Look at that. Oh, isn't it so lovely? We're going to pop up that balloon and then everything else is flat. That's what we're going to do. Way too much glue. Let's get our other glue tip. Could totally go for that kind of movie right now, right? Such a good flick. Okay, and then we're gonna glue this one down. Here we go. Oh, it's kind of late now. Yeah. Oh, well. It's down now. Okay, so we're going to pop that in. These two are going to get glued down. Gotta clean this bit. Clean the bit. Go. Yay, Dawn! She just updated her planner. Fabulous. If think he's too big. I think him and her are gonna go, because didn't they have like this little thing? I think I'm gonna, I don't know. Okay, and then we're gonna pop dot those ones. We've got our little dudes hanging out, our little kid. Pop dots. Just need two, just need two. And for the added dimension, we're gonna glue their little tails down. That, and hopefully it'll help them not get snagged. There we go. Keep that. There we go. Look at it. He's just having fun. Just having fun with his little balloons. And that was an accident card. I ink blended it on my card base upside down. So I just recycled the other card base and blended it and put it on. So none of that went to waste. And then I was even able to recycle this. So we can put this right on here. Just like so. I like it, I like it. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. Try this again. And then we're all singing, let's go fly a kite up to the highest heights. Da, 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 da. See what Linda started? A little singing machine. Okay, so there's that. And we have 8:14. We've got just a couple minutes. I really want to use these guys up just because, you know. Ooh. Ooh, look at her. Kind of like that. But it's kind of busy too, so maybe not. Maybe not. Where is... See, this one is ready to go. This one is ready to go. Ooh, this one's... I need to put these on some card bases and take some photos. Oh, look at this one. That's a cleanup. Oh, look it. That would be easy peasy. But I kind of just like her. Can we give her some... Oh, she's got blue on. Let's make her a shaker. Can we do that? I don't need this huge. I don't need a huge shaker. So let's trim this down a little bit. We're going to do 3.5. Okay, 3.5 by, okay, normally it's, so a half and another quarter, right? Is that what I just took off? That looks exactly like what I just chopped off, so that's coming off. And then she's gonna be so beautiful. So when you're doing the little shaker thing, we definitely want to put it on this way. We want enough that we can tape it and tape it and tape it. I don't know. I've got enough of this stuff. I'm not going to worry if there's a little bit left over. We're going to grab our score tape. Have a great night, Maureen. Thanks so much for stopping in. I really do appreciate it. So this page here, okay, this is another cleanup. I had lunar paste all over my tiny heart stencil, another Simon Hurley stencil, and took the dirty stencil, put it on a piece of paper, and then cleaned it. However, I did spray the stencil with water before putting it on words are escaping me. Squirting it with water before putting it over my cleanup sheet. And then I just scrubbed the stencil clean, literally right over the top. Okay. Dawn, yeah, I watched another video. I think I shared it in the chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends, where they used tulle to hold their shaker bits. Now you're going to want bigger shaker bits because tulle is just a series of lines. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and cut at an angle to the corners, okay? So I'm going to go in, and there's a corner, so I'm going to cut at an angle to it. And then I don't want to cut in. I'll probably cut in too much. And it's tulle, so you're going to be sticky through that. Okay, now I'm going to cut some of this extra off. Probably doing this all wrong, because you know, when I watch videos, I watch them while I'm doing other stuff. So I don't always see. So now I'm going to fold that over. I don't want to do it too tight either, because you know, we want our shakers to move around. So I'm just folding it over gently. So I've got these little bits here hanging, so I'm just gonna cut that little bit off. This tulle is really hard to see. It's like, it's fun to work with though. It's fun to work with. Okay, I'm gonna trim this just a bit, because I don't need that much. And then again, I'm gonna kind of cut it at an angle. I'm gonna open it up a little. I should have cut it first. And I'm gonna stop a little ways in so it doesn't go too much. And then I'm gonna cut a little bit off of this corner and off of this corner, just like so. Here's my little, look at that. When we have our little pouch, and I'm not going to be worried too much about closing the back, because I'm going to put more tape on the back and then tape it down. And when I go to put more tape, I'm going to put tape where my tape isn't connecting. Okay, so here's this. And I put all of my sequins away. Hold on. Hold your ponies. Shake, 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 Sharona. Shake your sequins right. Okay, we got our sequins. So she is in blue. She's got some purple. And look, this one's perfect. And some of this. Ooh, yes, there we go. Ooh, don't open that upside down. Could you imagine the catastrophe of that? Spoon. We're going to, what are we going to do? We're going to add some sparkly purple, some sparkly blue, and then we're going to add, we're going to cover that back up. Put that in there. Then we're going to add some flat purple. See, I've got so many of these. I can just load this up. Some of that blue, some of that blue, and then we're gonna just double check. You know what? Let me see, because I don't know. But let's put in some purple. These ones are Wild Indigo. These are from Crescent Creation. Let's just put a little bit in there and see if they fall out. I don't know. Really? Oh my goodness. Trying to see if he'll just come out on his own. It doesn't look like they're coming out. Let me add just a little bit more. Big shaker. And then I'm going to add a pinch of heart. Just a pinch. I got a pinch. Look, this one says a pinch. Look, a pinch. So they can hunt down some hearts. Close these back up before we have a catastrophe. Close you, and close you. And the teeny hearts that I had are pastel hearts, also from Crescent Creation. And then the sequins, you know, you just go and grab some sequins wherever. Okay, so I'm going to peel, or not. Yep, we're going to peel that. We're going to pull this to the back. We're going to check our little corner here. Flatten that down. That worked out pretty good. Flatten that down. Okay. Cut off this little bit of extras. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. I love it. Okay, and then, sorry, squirrel moment. If you don't lose your stuff, you don't lose your stuff. Yes. Oh my goodness, it is. It is Wednesday. I forgot to put up my little sign. I'm so bad. Please don't fire me, Neha. Crescent Creation. Wednesdays, they do 40% off of select embellishments. So 40% off select embellishments. And you don't have to punch in a code or anything. When you go to the website, it'll show you which ones are on sale and they're already marked down. So all you gotta do is add them to your cart. And there. And they're the ones that have the, well, they're one of the ones that has some really cute digis. So if you live out of country, you don't want to wait, you can print your digis, get to stamping right away. They have other brands too. And they're getting some Simon Hurley goodies in. Nope. I get a bonus every time I do lives for them. So if you check tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern over on their YouTube channel, I'll be live over there. And if I get lots and lots of viewers, they're going to love me and keep me. And, you know, then I keep getting store credit. So I get store credit from them, and I get a nice little discount on the stuff that I do buy. So yes, I don't have an affiliate link though. No, it's just crescentcreation.com, and that I'll have that in the link. I'll fix that in the description for you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. Did I do it? Oh, look. I did it. Whoever thought to use tulle, you're a genius. And I will link the video for the one I watched. Now, I just need to adhere her, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the sequins to the top, except maybe that couple right there. And then I'm going to just glue her down right there. And if the sequins can't get behind her, that's okay, because there is a couple. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to glue her right through there. And where she sticks, she sticks. I'm going to do a little bit of glue and a little bit of tape. Usually I don't do this, but it's going over tulle, and I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't think the lady I watched actually put anything over this, because, you know, it is mesh. But you could put her inside the mesh and glue her down, but I wasn't thinking. I didn't do that. Oh, I left my glue out again. Thankfully, it's so easy to clean. There we go. Clean, clean, clean. Yep, this set is called Practically Perfect. And it is practically perfect. Okay. So lovely. Okay. Now we're just gonna... I'm gonna scoot her up a little because I've got that little heart there. Come on. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna put her right here. I'm gonna hold. Shay says, what time will you be Crafty Creations tomorrow? 3 p.m. Eastern, every Thursday on their YouTube this month. And if you guys like me over on their YouTube channel, then I won't be doing as many Facebook Lives. Very little. I might do one here and there, because I know some of my viewers over there have issues with Facebook being weird, and it's on my end too. Sometimes the comments don't show up right. Facebook, fix that. And if you guys want a heads up, my last video on Crescent Creation, I did a printout. Okay, we made with this section here. This is what I'm gonna work with tomorrow, and we're gonna need some shakery bits, because we're gonna turn that into a shaker card tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna turn that into a shaker card. I'm super excited. Scrappy Boy, yes. And I will put Scrappy Boy in the description below. Again, it's not affiliate. I like them. I'm not sponsoring them or anything. And yeah, I did get this stamp set free because I won it. But it's pretty awesome. If you follow them on Instagram and stuff, they do giveaways. They do giveaways. And you as well. Oh my goodness, look it. It tightened it up just a little bit. But I love it. That was perfect. So yeah, you can put something on the outside. I would just keep it clear and then glue it down, and it like makes this little pouch. Look at that. She said doo-doo. You betcha. I did. It came right out. Okay, So some of these, I like this one. I just need to put that on a card base. Like, why didn't I do that when I made it? Look at it. So pretty. Ugh. Okay, so I gotta find my other card that we started with, because that one was fabulous too. But I'm not sure where I put it, because you guys, my desk is a hot mess. I just dumped everything over there, you guys. This is how I work. I'm like, oh yes. But before I do another live, it gets cleaned up and things get put away like so. I mean, look at all these backgrounds I gotta work with. So much fun. So much fun. I totally lost my card though. There's my napkin. Put that over there so I can put that away. Where's that other roll? Put that away. Clean you and put you away. See, I had a vision of using that hot air balloon too, so I had pulled that out, but just ran out of time. No big deal. We had her. We worked on her. We worked on that one. Oh, I found you in my other pile of mess. There it is. Ooh, look at that. That looks good on that black. Oh, let's glue that down right now. Glue it properly. There we go. Look at me. Even though I didn't like make this card. Yep, I am going to be in the comments on Linda's channel, which she starts at 9 o'clock, so a little less than 20 minutes. Or 20, yeah, 30, 40, I don't know. 25 minutes. But look at, so you save your backgrounds. If you're like, oh, it's a hot mess, you can turn a hot mess into something really beautiful. Oh, look at that. Just very artistic. And see, this is all dry now, and it's like part of the card. It's really cool. And if you find, like right there, it's not glued down, you can glue it down or you can scrape it off. So it's a kind of a your choice thing. But yeah, find those backgrounds. They may be already ready to go. Just put a sentiment on it, stick it together. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So there's those goodies. I thank you all for hanging out with me. You guys are fabulous. I enjoy reading your comments when I remember to look up and do them. Linda says she made a Minnie Mouse tag with a tulle a couple of years ago. Absolutely. Dawn loves tulle. She'll have to pull hers out and cover and do some napkin and tulle. Absolutely. Be sure to share them in our group on Instagram. You can use the hashtag chat with Sassy. I do follow that hashtag on Instagram, so if you tag anything, any of your projects, you know, it doesn't have to follow me. You can be like, hey, look what I made. And that's a good way to do that. Or you can @ me. I'll go see what you're doing. And if I miss anything, always feel free to leave a comment after the video and say, you know, and I will apologize and get back to you. But thank you for hanging out with me and making a lovely mess on my desk. I absolutely love this. And we'll see you at Linda's. And have a great night, everyone. And Dee says she's going to go live tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Fabulous, fabulous. And her channel is Deanne Horsing Around with Crafts. So, what's your at? At Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. It's very long, but if you start typing it, it may show up. But yeah, and you should be able to find my little unicorn, Sassy. Sassy the unicorn's on there. But yeah, you guys have a great evening. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, my lovelies. Good night. Talk to everyone later. Absolutely.